We've all been there, even in our teens and even adults. Unhealthy relationships can happen at any time in our lives. So how, as parents, do we help our kids get through them? And I know this is a really hard topic. Dr. Nina Rios Doria is here to help us through some of these situations that we all face, even today, even myself. We've had some of these happen.
It's scary. It's scary for parents when there's the internet and things that they can have access to and people that influence them. But statistically, 1 in 4 girls will be in an unhealthy relationship. And many moms are thinking, oh, well, not my child. Oh, this couldn't happen to my child or my teen.
And
but it does
also
happen.
Boys.
And boys as well.
You know?
And absolutely, there are boys that find the girl that's abusive emotionally or physically or controlling.
Financially. Why don't you buy me that? They're spending their lunch money on the girl instead of eating during the day. I've heard that happen.
Yeah, that happens too. There's all different levels of kind of control and abuse, but it is a very serious issue. I work with girls, and it seems like around 14, 15, 16, and the reason it happens, people are like, well, how did this happen? Why did this happen to my daughter? And it could happen for guys as well. But it's where their esteem is, you know, their self-worth. And the self-worth, some parents may think, well, is it because of something I did? Is it the family dynamics? It could be something that happened, a divorce that caused insecurities and self-doubt and insecurities, but it could be friends and family and other things that
you bring up a good point, because my 6-year-old, Bryn, we're already going through this. I'm seeing self-esteem issues in a 6-year-old, and certainly she's not getting that from her mama, right? What can we do I mean, it seems like the seeds get planted early young, so how can we start working on their esteem at that age?
You know what, it starts early. The younger the better, and for guys as well. It's making sure that they know what their interests and what they value, what's important to them, and let them focus on their hobbies and interests that really make them feel really good and empowers them.
Their phones.
Well, maybe an app about good, you know, positive affirmations. But I tell you, if you get them involved in things that interest them, that they love, and get them away from the internet where they're always comparing, I will tell you, the Facebook and Instagram and all those things, they're okay, but I think there's a lot of negative that goes with that, because teenagers don't know how to filter, and they start searching and comparing, and then they get off the internet and they're depressed and sad and their self-esteem goes down. So really ask yourself, what are my teens being exposed to? And really let them focus on the good, and also giving back, getting them involved in organizations where they're giving of themselves, and that can really make a difference, or a youth group or something. Yes.
What is the best way for us as parents to help them through a breakup? Say it was a relationship that for one reason or another wasn't healthy or didn't work out. I mean, because I've dealt with that I have older boys, and you know, heartbreak is a difficult thing to watch your children go through.
It is painful. It is painful, and guys don't want it. And the fact that your boys tell you is great. It says a lot about your relationship with them, because it's just going to hurt. It's going to be painful, and to let them know that it's okay. It's going to hurt a while, and to be sad about.
How long is a while? I'm going through something right now.
And it's like it's been a year.
When is it going to go away? And talking about it, like with mom or friends, and you know, getting them excited about doing other things, getting their focus off that relationship and what could have been, because they always live with well, if only I had done this, or what if I had done this, and getting them off that thought and focusing on the present and moving on and what things they can do and look forward to. And also something you can do with your teens in that situation, or to prevent abusive relationships, is sit down and say, what are your expectations in a relationship? What do you want from a relationship? And set a standard of that. Like, if you want honesty and respect and, you know, good, healthy communication, make sure that they plan on getting that and giving it and receiving it back. And if they don't get it, setting boundaries, and it's teaching them about healthy boundaries. That's a whole other area.
I really like that idea.
And generally, kids don't communicate well, right? So as a parent, what signs should you be looking for that your kiddo might be in distress over a relationship or self-esteem?
That's a great question. And when you find them starting to feel more isolated, more insecure.
That's exactly what they do.
They're doubting themselves. Possibly their grades go down. Possibly their eating changes. They just kind of give up, and it's a really sad place to be. And really quick, people are, I want to say that those abusive people that look like they're very narcissistic, they're very good at romanticizing and getting that person involved in the relationship initially. The first, the first month, and then gradually they start showing abusive signs. These people that are narcissistic are actually very, very insecure and have very low self-worth. That's why they're making that other person feel less than, so that person will stay with them. It's a very unhealthy cycle.
Good stuff.
Happens in friendships too.
Yeah.
Not just romantic ones, right?
Yeah, that's true as well.
Good lessons. Thank you so much. All right, this is one of the topics that Dr. Nita can talk about at the She Is Me Girls Conference being held on Saturday, February 7th. Details are there on your screen, or you can contact Dr. Nita for more information. We're back with more broadcast right after this. Stay with us.